Good morning. It is Sunday, the 5th of May. It is 6:45 a.m. It is far too early.
And we're off to Oulton Park for a motorcycle special.
So our first port of call this morning is to pick up Daryl's dad. He's coming with us today, this weekend, shall I say. And as I said, it's an absolutely beautiful morning. The sun is shining in my eyes. It's rather annoying, but I'm not going to complain because it is beautiful.
Yeah, because we've had 6 months of rain, so don't complain about the sun, for God's sake. If it rains tomorrow, you're in trouble.
No, it's not going to rain tomorrow.
Okay,
well, not according to the forecast anyway.
After 6 months of wet, rain, sleet and ice, summer is almost here and we're at Oulton Park for the second round of the British Superbikes.
It is absolutely rammed in here. We've parked miles away and walked in. We're actually on the course, but we've never ever parked so far away. It is really, really busy, and I think because everyone's been stuck inside for those 6 months and they can finally get out for the weekend, it is really, really busy.
It took us at least, from the time we got to the circuit, probably we sat in traffic for what, 40, 50 minutes?
40 minutes, 45 minutes,
Just trying to literally get into park. It's absolute chaos, but it's all good, so the more people the better. So anyway, Oulton Park for the weekend. Prices are 65 quid for the weekend. It's £35 a day to get in.
The weekend was 3 days, so you get Friday, Saturday and Sunday. Generally it's Saturday, Sunday, Monday because of the bank holiday this weekend.
Yeah, and we're all car ride fans, just in case you don't know. My number, I'll have to stand on my tiptoes because I'm too short. But there you go. Yeah. As far as prices go, food-wise,
Pints are about £6.50.
Yeah, £6.50 a pint. If you go to your usual burger bars, you're looking at £7 to £8 for a burger. But what I will say, if you go to Oulton Park's official stand for food, it's actually pretty good value. It's £5.50 for a burger, so that's not bad at all for an event. For an event, it's not bad at all. £6.50 a pint, it's not too bad really. So yeah, so far so good. The first race was yesterday. This is the bank holiday Monday. Kyle Ride came in third. It was a really good race. So we'll see if we can go one better in this race. Fingers crossed.
We were around hospitality yesterday, showing you the OMG. I've got some pictures, you'll have seen them already, I think. If I put this into chronological order, who knows? I'm not too good at doing that, but anyway, if you saw that, if you're wondering how much hospitality and things like that is, obviously they are a big organisation, some of the top riders. They are a factory team this year. So the OMG, if you want to go in for the weekend, it is £360 a person. It is £130 a day, but for the whole weekend, the 3 days, it is £360 for hospitality. But you do get pit walks and all sorts in that. I know you can queue up for that, but obviously you don't have to queue with them. They just pull you in through the garage. So, but it is, it's an experience, that's for sure. I mean, you can get it as a gift or something for somebody that was a special gift for birthdays and things, but we've done it previously, and it's a nice day out. You get your table for your day, you can leave all your stuff there, it's really safe. Obviously we've not pushed for that this time, but there are different levels of that in different garages, different hospitalities that are cheaper, but that was theirs. Theirs is quite a nice setup down there, as you'll have seen.
And I would like to just add as well that with your ticket, everybody that comes into British Superbikes with a ticket, you also get to go and have round the paddock. So you can walk around all the teams, see all the bikes, it's all included in your price.
For the first time, and it's a cracking start for Kyle Reid and Ryan Vickers. Vickers up the inside, he takes the lead from his teammate. Can Kyle hold on to that on the outside? No, he can't. Ryan Vickers goes from third to first, and here comes Glenn Irwin trying to come underneath, but he's not able to. Christian Edinburgh just inside. It's a great start once again from Rory Skinner. He gets himself tucked in behind Christian Edinburgh. And interviews with your favourite riders. This is BSB Radio with Kawasaki K-Options. Ready to discover the best of both worlds? Well, the Kawasaki Ninja 1000 FX is Ninja Sport and Sport Story versus
them come out, yeah, same as when we had the bike, they'd come out and with their main sponsor,
We're famous now.
You are, hopefully.
Stuff like that, man. But to be honest, the main thing really, we don't. I suppose racing a lot of years now, but you still get the same nerve. So like today's all concentration on the whole day for that one time. So spend a lot of hours throughout the day being able to think about a lot of things, and actually you wouldn't think that at my age and the amount of years I've been racing I would still get nervous, but actually you do. So the days just sort of fly by really.
I always think nerves are a good thing. I mean, I'm the same way.
Let's hope so.
When I rock up to a triathlon, whether it's sprint or long distance, I still put my pants.
As far as accommodation goes, so we're in Cheshire. We normally stay either in Chester, which is about 15-16 miles away, I believe, or you can stay in Crewe, which is about a 25-minute drive. I think you get a lot more options in Chester. It's obviously quite a big city, quite touristy. It's a little bit more expensive. If you go to Crewe, which is a little further out, you haven't got so much choice, but you know it's a lot cheaper. We're staying at the Premier Inn in Crewe Central, and it was like 80 quid. Was it 64 quid? 65 quid a night,
Yeah.
which isn't bad. And
I've taken some pictures. It wasn't. It was a Premier Inn.
It is what it is, but it's, you know, for a racing weekend, you're literally 25 minutes away, and it's cheap and it's easy, direct route. So not too bad at all. If you're ever thinking of coming up this way, that's a couple of good options for you. Yeah.
There's a Brewers Fair, which is obviously attached to the Premier Inn. You can do a meal deal. We did that. That's a story in itself, which I suppose we could say now.
Yeah.
There was a meal deal. So basically, for £26, you could have a 2-course evening meal and breakfast, or you can eat buffet breakfast in the morning, which normally costs £10.99 on its own.
And you get a pint with that as well.
And you get a pint with that as well.
Not with your breakfast,
No,
by the way,
right.
with your evening meal.
But we did that. It was a bit hit or miss. They didn't have this, they didn't have that. We went without, so they didn't have coleslaw for one of the meals, they didn't have
Sour cream,
for
they didn't
one of the starters.
didn't have bananas for our
Didn't have
dessert.
bananas for
so
the
it was a
dessert.
bit.
But
Yeah.
the breakfast was spot on. It was very good value. £10.99 buffet breakfast, all you can eat. It was okay. It was good.
Yeah, we got enough this morning to keep us going most of the day, so we haven't got to pay the prices here, which is always a good thing. Yeah, yesterday we stopped at Greg's, which is also another option as well on your way, because prices at these events can be really through the roof. I mean, you know, who wants to pay £10 for a burger? Really, it's a bit much. So.
Except obviously the £5.99 ones, but still,
Yeah.
certainly the Greggs sandwiches were a bit cheaper than that.
Yeah. Can't beat Greg's.
No, we're not sponsored by Greggs, by the way. And there are other
fast
sausage
food.
roll retailers.
Yeah, out there. All
No,
right.
we don't work for the BBC. We don't have to do that.
No.
Good morning. So it's the 12th of May now, and a new day, a new dawn. There's something there. There's a song there somewhere. Anyway, we are off to the Triumph Factory Tour motorcycles, which is in Hinkley in Leicestershire. And I think we're going to stop somewhere on the way
Morton in the Marsh.
for breakfast. So we'll let you have a look at that as well. This is a recap of our day at the Triumph factory tour at Hinkley in Leicestershire. It's been a good day, isn't it?
It's been very good. We did intend to take some video footage, but unfortunately there's no recording allowed inside, so we've taken as many pictures as we can, which we'll add on later. As far as today goes, we bought our tickets through the Virgin Days experience, and they were £25 each, and that was for a factory tour. It was a full guided tour, and it was about
90 minutes.
Yeah, 90 minutes. That's pretty good, really. There's also a cafe there. There's obviously food and hot drinks. It's pretty technical. If you're into motorbikes and everything that goes with it, like your painting, your welding, metalwork, distribution, everything that comes with it, it's quite interesting. But as a non-biker,
I'm not a biker. Never ridden a bike, never had one. Obviously, we go to BSB, but I found I'm more of a tech wizard, but I actually found it quite entertaining. There was a bit about 3D printing and the processes and the lines that make the bikes. I found it very interesting. I thoroughly enjoyed it, I must say. We stopped at Oulton in the Marsh for breakfast. That was very nice. The food was very nice.
Yeah.
The coffee was lovely. There was a few downers on it. They didn't offer us any cutlery. They didn't offer us any serviettes. They didn't offer us any sugar with our coffees. We had to ask for everything. But other than that, the actual quality of the food was lovely. I'd recommend going to eat there because it was very nice. It was Sakura, Sakura, in Oulton on the Marsh. But it was, I'd say the food was lovely. The staff were very pleasant, but they were young.
So at the Triumph factory, there's also a merchandise shop. If you want to buy t-shirts, cups, you name it, it's all in there. There's
also bikers stuff like leathers.
Yeah. I will say it's very, very expensive. You're looking at, for a t-shirt, £40 for a t-shirt, which is a little bit too much as far as I'm concerned.
But it was mentioned that the Fred Perry make all the merchandise.
No, I was just taking the piss.
Oh, were you? Oh, sorry. He was just taking the piss.
I was just judging by the prices. Yeah, it was very expensive. But the cake was nice.
No, we went to the cafe. We went to the cafe afterwards.
Yeah.
We had a cake and a coffee, and the cake was beautiful. It was lovely, as was the coffee again.
Yeah, standard prices for that though wasn't too bad at all.
It wasn't too bad at all.
£3.25 for a coffee, £3.50 for a bit of cake. So,
and it was a bit of cake. It was
nice bit of cake.
It was nice.
And they also show live bike racing in the cafe when you're in there. So today was MotoGP day from France, and they were showing that live on a big screen as well. So if you want to just go there for a ride out, if you're around that area, it's a good place to go. There's
also a free bit you can walk round as well. If you just, as you were saying, if you want to go there for a free day out, there's also a bit upstairs you can actually walk round.
You can, yeah. So So as I say, if you're out for a ride out and you want to go there, it's a good cafe, and they do have. I saw. Shut up. They do have bike nights as well. I'm not sure if it's weekly or monthly throughout the
monthly
throughout the summer. But if you go on their website, you'll see what night they do bike nights as well, which I think they have sort of entertainment on as well. So if you're around that area, good to go for a ride and pop in and see them. Yes, pretty good job.